I am here with Scout. We're off property. We've got some landscapers. There's some people walking on the trail ahead. I have her completely out of command. I always like to start the outings like this if I can, just to see what she's going to do out of command. I do not allow her to pull me, so if she were to allow the leash to get tight, pulling me ahead, I would just click the e-collar. We've got some bikes. It looks like they're going the opposite direction. And then when I'm ready, I'm just gonna say heel and tap the tone, and we'll get her right into a heel. But to start, I always show you how I like to just start out of command, give her a potty break, let her explore for a little bit, and then when I'm ready, we'll get started. Now have her in a beautiful heel after some opportunity at the beginning to go potty and explore. Notice my leash length is not too short, but not too tight. I've got 1 or 2 loose loops around the handle, and she's in that perfect heel position. If she leaves the heel position, that's when I'm going to click my stem and then a tone if I need to help get her back to my leg. But so far, she's doing great on this leashed walk off property. We are at the walking trail at the C&O Canal. It's such a beautiful day. And so far, I mean, she's just doing so well. Her owners are going to be very happy with her new walk. Got some landscapers out. Good girl. Notice how I just did a complete 180 turn and she followed me seamlessly. If you're looking down at your dog in heel, one thing I like is that her forehead is smooth, her ears are back, her hackles are down, and her tail is neutral. If her ears were up, her forehead was wrinkled, her tail was straight up, that tells me she's hyper-focusing on something around me. So we could either just correct the mindset, or we could just do like a heel engagement move, and if she makes a mistake, you can click the e-collar. Just something to keep her focused on you instead of everything else. But so far, I mean, she's just doing so well. Let's practice some stop. When I stop, I love that. Auto sit. Good girl. I'm gonna drop the leash. Stay. What a good girl. Down. Listening off property. Oh, she's gonna make me click. Do you see that? Down. Good girl. She went halfway down and was like, I don't know. Are you gonna make me? That was her language right there. So I just did a simple click. I'm at an 18 and she went all the way down. Good girl. The downstay is so important and it's so practical. I mean, it really enables you to take your dog anywhere if you have a nice heel and a nice stay. Let's try a recall. Her downstay is pretty solid. Come, good girl. Wow, right in front of me, good girl. Heel, tap the tone, start walking, and now we're in an off-leash heel, off property. Whoop, drop my remote. Tap the tone again. There, it moves her right back to heel. Good girl. I see a person walking ahead, so I'm gonna stop and actually grab my leash. Oh, you're just too good. Good girl. So if you're gonna do a leashed walk, I never want you to wrap it around your wrist. You're gonna take it by the handle and then do 1, 2 loose loops. And then for me, I'm holding the camera in my right hand. You'll have the remote in your right hand. Heel, tap the tone, start walking. Good girl. So we've got a person and a dog up here. Usually people don't have control over their dogs, so I always like to give a lot of space. I'm never gonna pass in close quarters just because I don't know that dog, and I don't want that dog to approach my dog and like bite her in the face. Good girl. See the ears? It's like an antenna. She's thinking about going over there. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good girl, Scout. All right, I'm gonna click right here, get her back in heel. It's not uncommon after a distraction like that her heel gets a little sloppy. So just keep that in mind and know about your engagement moves to click and get her back into heel. I'm really happy with that pass by, especially because that dog was lunging and growling at her. She did so well. You are such a good girl. Yes, you are.